Hi, everyone. As always, love and light. Sending everybody love and light. Excuse me. Um, it's been a very interesting couple of days. Very interesting as far as the energy goes. Um, we have a lot of things taking place here. I can feel like almost, it's like it's like almost like the dreams that I'm having are telling me something really major. I hello, everybody. Yeah, it's been very interesting. So I had a dream about the Shmi Di Shmi. The Shmi Di Shmi. I had a dream about the Shmi Di Shmi. You guys know what that is, right? You know what I'm talking about. I had a dream about it, and I was talking to someone in authority, and we were going back and forth about it. And we were talking about the Shmi Di Shmi and something happening that they're already like planning the next steps or something like this. I can't like I don't want to say too much, but basically I could tell you that something will come up about it. It will be an announcement. There's going to be an announcement about it. It will be on the news and everybody will know about it. Uh Secrets are being revealed. I'm hearing that. And then also on a personal level, I had a dream that was very concerning for me, especially because um there was a visitor in the astral that yesterday we had a rough day. Yesterday was a rough. When I say rough day, and I'll personally share some of the experiences that I had yesterday. Um, it feels better today. I called in a lot of assistance from the light. I called in the assistance from the light because yesterday was a tough one with some things happening with my child. Like she was, very upset, and she is. It was things. The energy was affecting her, so I had to have like a 2 hour standoff with a very dark energy. Um, and then it was revealed to me in a dream that this energy was like very just just not. It's just gonna say it's not. It wasn't fun. I had to do a lot of battling last night, so I'm a little tired today. I slept a lot today. Mm, I had a big battle yesterday with you could say like an energy that just it was giant. It was giant. Just put it this way, it was giant, and it came in my dream as a giant, and it was very like it was very it wanted it wanted something, right? It wanted something, and I couldn't really understand what it wanted, but then it came in my dream as a big, huge wolf and then turned into a fox. And we all know, wolves in sheep's clothing, the sly fox, right? And then the raw meat in the dream. And it was spirit revealing to me that this was not good. And they're working with me heavily right now, my guides, to try and remove this entity. We've done a good job so far. I gotta tell you, I must have went through a whole war and a battle in my dream state because I woke up today like just so tired, and then I slept again, and I honestly could sleep again. I want to say this, and I think I'm sharing this personal experience because for those of you who have felt like something was trying to block you for a long time, don't be surprised if it really is something. Because for a long time I thought like maybe I'm just paranoid, like maybe I'm just like like here's the thing, I wasn't manifesting any of this because I truly have only good hopes and faith for humanity, for us. But I can feel something coming, and this is not like something that's going to be like what I wanna say is that what I think I channeled this before, something about the water and then people finding out about it, and, this might be have take place in a place. Okay, so, like, Georgia was flooded, right, the other day. Interesting because that's where the guide stones are, and then I just, like I think we channeled Louisiana, Kentucky, Georgia the other night, and that's where I'm picking it up, like, in those areas. I don't know if something's gonna take place that's supposed to happen, but that's how I'm feeling it, and, um, it's almost like Spirit doesn't want us, like, saying too much about stuff, but then they want us to also say something about it. And there's been with the energy, I'll tell you right now. Okay, here's the message. So I just wanted to share those personal experiences because you guys know I always share it, and the things I experience in the spirit world. Like I want people to understand. Like there's always many aspects to our stories, right? So, oh, that hurts. But see, lately I've been picking up this energy of like, do whatever you want. Like, mm, I was kind of planning for the future, and it's the spirit is saying like, take time. Like, don't you don't need to plan what's ahead because I'm hearing things are gonna change just like that. I'm hearing like you're gonna think you're going one way, and you're gonna be like, I'm going. This is the way I'm going, and this is. It's like you pre-plan everything, but it's like I'm really hearing this. It's like we have different ideas about where we want you to um, write your story. I'm hearing, and I just saw somebody picking up books and taking them with them somewhere, like going somewhere and taking books with them. Like, uh, I'm hearing you'll be surprised at what you can do. Some of you are not even like aware of your abilities yet. Okay. If you like are one of those people, you're gifted, you have gifts. Again, I did post something about Jupiter being in retrograde, and like the first week or two of retrograde is always real like sticky, annoying, irritating. But then like something happens in between the middle of the retrogrades, like where you're getting from one part to the other, something happens, and it's like gonna be like this clicking of your abilities. I'm hearing it just like that, like oh, ooh, ah. So I'm here. I'm gonna just say what I'm hearing here. I'm just gonna say what I'm hearing. I'm just channeling. If you guys are with me still, maybe you just want to throw some headphones on and just listen. Um, I'm hearing the many, many lifetimes that you've been here. Seven. I'm hearing the number seven and number nine. I'm hearing Antarctica. There will be something. I'm hearing plan to the call of action. Subtitle or a title. Your title. So last night, I'm being guided to also mention this because I want to tell you about not fearing anything. Last night, I was sleeping in my room, and this stubborn motherfucker, as I was sleeping. Now we're not talking about I heard things in my third eye. he was grunting and groaning and trying to get my attention, and I got up and I said, "Stop fucking doing that." And he was like, "Ugh, ugh." Like, bro, nobody wants to pay attention to you because you're fucking annoying. Like, go away. And I just like, I was happy because I stood up for myself and I was fearless. And I also thought to myself, when we get pushed to a limit and now you start fucking with the people I love, now you're taking me to another level. Like, you could fuck with me all you want, a spirit person, whatever. When you start fucking with the people I love, I just, maybe I might not be the most powerful person here on this earth, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, but I know me in the spirit realm, and I'm a pretty powerful person in the spirit realm, and I have a lot of people that watch my back. So last night I called on the many, many people and their loved ones and the lights and the guardians of the galaxies. And I called them all and I said, "You come here and you stop this son of a bitch immediately because I'm not going to keep doing. I've been pushing love and light onto this energy for long enough. And now I'm at that point where if you're going to be grunting and groaning in my motherfucking room and thinking you're scaring somebody, you got another fucking thing coming. You don't scare me. And this is not my ego speaking. This is the warrior that you've built. You unknowingly have created a fucking strong, powerful warrior in all times, all spaces, and all dimensions. And I'm sharing this because I want you to know that throughout your spiritual journey, you will be tested. And many of these energies have plenty to do with the people and the places and the things that you have consciously and subconsciously intertwined yourself in, and knowingly and unknowingly gotten yourself involved. And also because of the bloodline and the DNAs, and you may be related to this, that, and the third. But in this lifetime, you've chosen another path. And a lot of the bloodlines that you come from, maybe, or it just could just be bloodlines, sort of like I'm seeing like a cross of the blood crossing each other. And it's like, we're not working with you or we're not working for you. I am going to send you love and light because you know what? Even though I'm sending love and light, I'm a fighter. I'm not a fighter in that sense. I'm a fighter. You're not gonna scare me. You're not gonna back me down. But what I will tell you here is that the I'm hearing intercosmic blood relations that you are connected to from, I'm hearing ancient Lemuria and the psyopsis. I'm hearing psyopsis. Um, I don't know what a psyops is, but I'm gonna look that up. Um, I'm hearing draconians right now. Like I'm hearing the Dracos. Like there's just oh wild wild. Another thing I'm being guided to mention to you guys, when that was happening last night, and I was seeing these faces and stuff last night. I closed my eyes and I saw this huge. Of course, they're gonna reveal themselves to me as an angel, right? And he was huge. He was huge. He was huge, and he put his hand on my head. He was like, "Don't worry about it. You're good." He's like, "Don't worry about it, girl. You good." Right? Yes, I'm learning to detox from close friends. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yesterday was wild, man. I could feel it. I could feel it in the air. Like, so, just so you know, the angel revealed themselves to me, and also a tall white came to me in my vision, and they were like, "Don't worry. Like, it's okay, child. Like, you're experiencing, I'm hearing the hornet's nest now, and we're with you. Don't be afraid." And I'm not. I'm hearing that song. I'm a warrior. Like, I know this message is kind of all over the place, but I think it's because, Mom, who is this guy? There's some guy over here. There's some Mexican guy over there. Oh, okay. So there's it's all over the place, but it's for a reason. I think, like, obviously, I'm just hearing we are breaking some contracts, and some people are not happy about it. Let's just talk about it how it is, you know? Some people are not happy with the fact that you're breaking contracts. They don't want you to they don't want to let go, so they don't want you to let go in a sense, right? Um when I say like ancient bloodlines, you know, we're not just talking about some like weird where I don't see him. He was just there. Oh, no, that's not the guy I was talking about. He was on the phone. What was that? How do you understand what he just said? What did he say?
And you're with someone for 30 years, you can understand them, right?
I guess. So what I'm saying to you is ancient bloodlines, right? And you know, you guys understand because you experience the spirit world, right? And not just when we're talking spirit world, you guys think I'm not talking about ghosts. That's not what I mean. They every time I'm on live, they like you're retarded because I'll be like, look at that mark, look at that mark. I'm doing good though. My face was really bad on this side, and just when I'm getting my period, it's like that. But anyway, my mom's here, so it's a little weird for me to channel because she's gonna look at me like I have three heads when I start talking about the ancient Sumerian aliens. Okay, Melly. But anyway, so when I talk about bloodlines, I'm not talking about spirit like ghosts, you guys. I'm talking about the whole. Ooh, somebody's touching my right ear.
But you just threw that.
See, she makes fun of me. I'll wake up and be like, Mom, I had a dream about a wolf and a fox and cooking raw meat. And she's like, these stupid dreams. I'm like, meanwhile, she's a whole ass witch. Like, I don't understand. Over here reading my coffee cup, right? But she believes in that. But then when I tell her so, I'm crazy.
Believe in ghosts and spirits.
You should. They believe in you.
Demons.
She don't believe in ghosts and spirits and demons. And it's usually the people that don't that usually can't get affected by it. And then those other people that know that they exist are like struggling with all the problems because of you people not believing.
You convince yourself that there really is
No,
these
no,
ghosts.
that's true. It's the truth. That's the truth. If you believe that they exist, they'll come towards you. But if you're aware they exist and you're not like, oh my God, they
You know
exist.
those kids with the imaginary friends?
Hmm. They're not imaginary
They're all
friends. They're not
imaginary.
imaginary friends. People are not crazy when they say
What
they
was
see
that show?
ghosts.
With what's his name from Germany? With that, it was. I think it was called Imaginary.
You
I
said
kind of would like that movie.
you said family keeps trying to push Christianity on me. Yeah, well, all religion was based on spiritual enlightenment, and then they wanted to make like their own sections so they could control people. It's not even, you know what I mean? It's not. Oh, you guys know the truth. Like you guys know that I'm not the truth, but there's like a million truths. But you guys know how it is when you're. Look, my family, they literally will joke about it, but they know that I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe when I was like, what?
Living under the
So okay, so go clean it since you're noticing
I
it so
can't
much.
hold it. It's too
You
heavy
don't
for me.
even go in the water. Why do you care?
Just looking at it, it looks
It's
like a
hard to.
pile of
It's
shit.
yeah. So well, it's gonna happen now with the leaves. So I'm not gonna keep
Not
cleaning it every
leaves.
two
The wind
seconds.
blows from the tree.
Um,
Some little black boy.
there's just a lot going on with the energy. I mean, I know because when I have like when I feel like this tired, I don't even want to jump on lives like that anymore because like I do, and then I feel tired after that. And it's like it's not you guys. It's like the people. Some people that watch some of these videos, they're not here for good reasons. They're just like some people are just they just want to see you do stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like damn, like So I've been kind of staying away from even private readings, honestly, because people just are getting on my nerves. To be honest with you, they're just getting on my nerves. No, because it's the truth. I haven't been doing private readings because it's like I'll waste a lot of time channeling energy and this and that, and then they're not even using the messages I give for their highest good, and it's like they're just doing the same thing. So I'm not gonna waste my time constantly doing readings for people, and I'm just drained by
Are you
people.
talking to the phone or me?
I'm talking to the phone.
How much did that tattoo hurt you on your neck?
This one hurt a lot. I didn't even know what they meant. I just liked the stars, and then somebody told me that they're the the northern star, the north. No, what is it called? The So sailors usually get this, right? And then I've actually had like dreams that I was a sailor and I died on the ship and it's the Nord what is it called? The Nork stars? Norse? I don't know what the fuck they're called, but they're like for they're like it's like a compass. They used to have them on the compasses, you know, these stars right here. Are you done with your cigarette? Okay, get lost. You're ruining my channeling abilities. She says, "Shut up, jackass." Um, anyway, what I was saying was this because I can't really channel in front of people that don't understand because I don't want to hear their fucking mouths because when people discredit like what we know and what we experience, it's only because they're it's weird because my mom's not a new soul on this earth. She's been here before. She's been here many, many, many times before, and I've had dreams about her. And I told her, I said, I know why you have COPD in this lifetime. She's like, why? I was like, I had a dream that me and you got in a fire accident and the fire truck came back on you and the car set on fire and you inhaled a bunch of smoke and you're still carrying that trauma in this lifetime. If you could let that trauma go, your COPD won't be non-existent. She goes, you can't just heal COPD. I'm like, okay, mom, you can't because I healed a whole bunch of stuff on me. So yeah, you can just heal stuff, but you have to heal the trauma that lies without it, you know? She sounds like a good time. No, she's my mom's cool. My mom's cool, you know. And it's funny because my family, like, they'll say all this shit about joke around with me and like my psychic abilities and all that. But at the end of the day, they do hear me because I'll get text messages randomly from my brother or my sister or whatever, and they'll be like, "Yo, man, you really do know what you're talking about." Blah blah blah, and I'm like, "I know, bitch. The fuck." You know, I just feel like there's a lot going on, and I feel like spirit is having us kind of like sit back and just listen and watch. And then that's another thing. Also, they're like I feel like this sense of like I'm hearing you're worried too much about what's gonna happen next. Like you keep constantly worried about what's gonna happen next. And it's like maybe just sit back and don't think about nothing because I almost feel like our guides are gonna like they're like sitting back right now, like we're like right now if I'm getting heat in the right eye, maybe maybe we need you to just like sit back and relax, just wait around, just hold on 1 second. Ooh, I just got pain right on the left side of my pelvic area. That's never happened to me like that. I just got like a pinch. I'm hearing birthing of a new project. Something here with like there's something that you're not expecting. Um, I'm hearing false narratives. So like it's like almost like the dispelling the illusion of what you thought it was and then not being like that. We Virgos with Pisces moms, yo. That's a lesson in itself. Pisces moms, they're very critical, just like Virgos, but they cannot take criticism. But they could sure give it, you know. Virgos could take criticism at least. Like if somebody says to me, "Whoa, what happened?" Like they'll come. My mom will come out and be like, "What happened to your face? Why do you have marks on your face?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm under construction. I got my period. I'm getting my period. So yeah, I'm starting. I get like marks, and then I'm getting like these ingrown pimples because of the water. It has to be the water, you know. And I can't stand to see it like that. And then you know what I'm saying? And they'll say things like that very harshly. That's how I grew up with a mom who's like that. But I learned not to take it personally. When I was little, I used to be like, fucking bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's so mean, but I get it now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, she still has, my mom has never gotten love like her whole life, like when it came to like love and affection. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to do differently with my daughter. And, ooh, that's so weird. My whole left arm is vibrating. So with my daughter, you know, and that's why like I was kind of like getting on her ass about her phone and her being more active. But then I thought about it. I'm like, she's gonna start school. She has dance classes that I just signed her up for. And you know, a lot of us are, I'm telling you, I just keep feeling this like the karmic returns, your it's rewards, karmic rewards, they're being returned to you. And it might not seem like it right now. I'm hearing it's very frozen. I'm hearing that. Um, some of you are if you're really tapping in, this, obviously this is for some, if you're really tapping in, the guides, the guides, they want to get to know you better, I'm hearing. Get more in tune with you, especially when it comes to your abilities. They wanna gift you with an I just heard with an apple. That's so weird. They want to gift you with an apple. Is this some Adam and Eve shit? I don't know. I'm hearing Bill Gates for some reason. I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing. There's a secret that's going to be revealed, and this has to do with politics. Something big is coming out. I want to save this live because I'm going to watch this later because there's something to tell me about politics, but they're like not saying much. It's just like they're just like throwing little words in there, like the Shmee, and Bill Gates and Trump and politics. They're putting these words together, but they're saying, I'm hearing one step at a time. Relax, one step at a time. There's going to be something here. I'm feeling like I just heard everything people thought was is not. That's what I'm hearing. Another thing I'm noticing today, I'm not hungry at all. I just can't. I'm not even hungry at all. Like, I have absolutely no appetite for food. Water, fluids, yeah, I do want. This is my first coffee all day. I've been staying away from a lot of coffee too. I'll make iced coffee like this every day. I make it at home, and I'll just chew the ice till it's done, and I won't finish the rest. Mm, I'm hearing the buildup. All right, I'm just gonna say this. If some of you are dealing with like baby daddy stuff, uh, I'm hearing you did the right thing. Just be patient because you did the right thing, and you're still doing the right thing. But you know, uh, mm, almost like don't retaliate like in a way like no. What the fuck is that, bro? Yeah, you know what? I ain't stressing no more today or tomorrow because one stress leads to a whole pimple. Look at my face right here. What I did to it. That'll heal. It's okay. You know what I do? Neosporin at night with those little band-aids. I could care less right now. My hair, my nails. Usually I'm at the nail salon every 2 weeks. My hair is done. I'm shaving my legs and my pussy every day. Like, excuse me. Sorry. I don't know why I couldn't just say vagina, but I don't know. Pussy came out, so whatever. It is what it is. Like, I'm usually like on top of myself, like when it comes to the physical appearance. But I just haven't really like been focusing on that right now, especially another thing, like if it's working for you to be single right now, I'm hearing like just work with that for now, It's like let the energies go where they may. Don't think about I'm hearing the next boyfriend you're gonna have. Um I'm hearing drop opportunities. That's weird. I heard it just like that. Drop opportunities. Oh, so yeah, one of the things I wanted to say was like now all of a sudden I'm hearing this that people they're gonna see you like mastering, I'm hearing your independence. They're gonna see you mastering your independence. Hey soul, if I have a birthday party, can you come through, bitch? Like I want to meet you finally. Mm, you need to come to a birthday party. So I'm thinking about just having a little party here. I think it's a whole place for a party. Why not, right? And then like during the like from like 5 to like 7, we can hang out by the pool, and then at night I kind of wanted to do like a little fireplace right there. Everybody sits around, we tell some stories, hang out, drink some wine, chill out, you know. Um, I was gonna get an Airbnb, but I'm thinking I don't know because now my brother's saying that he wants to rent me an Airbnb for my birthday so the family could go with the kids and shit. But I'm also thinking like I kind of want to do like I don't know. I'm not sure. I just want to do something chill and relax. And I want for my birthday this year. I want the slow juicer, and so I might do a live like where I have everybody like get a reading, and and make enough to get that slow juicer because the money that I do have, I'm saving for my daughter's braces here, and I have a lot going on, and I'm not really receiving any financial help from anybody else. So, kind of been on my own with that too. So that's obviously like a lot of single moms. I'm not complaining, but actually, you know what? Fuck that. Yes, I am. No, I'm just kidding. Why the fuck these daddies ain't doing the right thing? Fuck them. Fuck them. Sorry, karma, karma, karma. Karma, 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 camellia. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking to do nothing crazy this year. I'm turning 40 and I just want to have like a little celebration for it. Just a little something to like remind me that I like being on earth. But yeah, so I feel like this is just time where we're just going to be feeling a lot of changes here. I do feel like some transfer. I do see a butterfly here, specifically a yellow one and a green one. I'm hearing Taurus. I heard something about Vegas. Vegas. I'm hearing June, September. Something about August too. Something could be in this month. Uh, yeah, I will. So I will. I'm hearing Libra rising. I'm hearing left her at the altar. I don't know what that's about. It's weird. I just heard mid October, like mad loud in my head. So my third eye is expanding. Yesterday, I was like hearing actual words and see. I was reading another language in my third eye last night. I was like deep karatu. It was like some weird, like the letters were backwards. It was weird. Mm. I'm hearing crown chakra. If some of you have been experiencing tenderness here in the crown chakra, I'm hearing that it's for a reason. You're receiving a lot of downloads here. I'm hearing mass information. I'm hearing beep 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 beep, beep like SOS. I'm hearing United States Telegram. This is why it's important to hang out with me on a live because I'll just sit here and listen and I hear some crazy shit. I keep hearing something about what's juniper. Does anybody know what juniper is? I heard that 3 times already. I don't know what that is. Juniper. Does anybody know what that is? Augustine. I'm hearing a name, Augustine. Delilah. I'm hearing the name Erin. A tree. Juniper is a tree. Oh, okay. I'm hearing that. Um, I'm hearing Tony Ann. I'm hearing something about the Navy. Um, something about a leotard here. I'm hearing dance, 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 dance to the music. Isn't that from Tony Montana? Whoa, I'm being brought back to a dream I had where this one like entity was like running a whole underworld and their world was like the water was dirty. It was like all filth and they had like the earth in the middle of their It was like, "Push it to the limit." It was like they wanted to, like, own the earth, and I jumped in the water, and there was furniture in it. I don't know. It was weird. It was like as if man, I'd be visiting some weird places in my dreams, man. Mm, I'm hearing leftover mac and cheese. I don't know what the I'm hearing tell her I'm hearing when she was eating at the diner, I was there. I'm hearing, "Lucy." I keep hearing something about the dinner table, something about a dinner table and being at the dinner table. Somebody just recently celebrated somebody's birthday here. Something about Doreen or Dora. Oh, juniper berries attracts prosperity, love, and protection. Nice. Has traditionally been used as a diuretic, anti-arthritis. Whoa, really? Oh, I'm gonna look into that. Anti-diabetes, antiseptic, as well as for the treatment of gastrointestinal and autoimmune disorders. No, shut up. Hold on. I'm taking a picture of that because guess what? That's crazy that you just said that, Lighthouse. That's why I love people. Because Virgo rules the digestive system, right? The gut. Actually, we're the most underrated intuits because we actually literally go by like literal, that gut feeling. Like Virgo could feel things in their gut for real, like on some G shit. And I've been asking the guides to like send me something that like will like heal people's guts, like really, because our gut bacteria is it's just so important. And we could take probiotics and do all this shit. Let me tell you something. I've taken probiotics. They made my stomach worse. Like my stomach was all bloated. I felt like shit afterwards. Like even vitamins. I was taking certain vitamins here and there. Some of them helped, but a lot of them were making me like gain weight. They kept me bloated, very, very bloated, very bloated. Not just bloated, like very bloated. All of these like superfoods and like chia seeds and all that, they make me very bloated. And I was wondering like if all this stuff is considered healthy and everybody's like drinking them for this, for power and this and that, then how come I'm getting bloated whenever I'm eating or drinking or consuming any of these things? For instance, sea moss, right? There's this big like wave about sea moss, and everybody's all like hopped up on sea moss. And I took sea moss for 3 days. I was swollen the whole time. I'm not just talking about swollen my stomach, my hands and feet, super swollen. Like I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's the sea moss, and I couldn't take that. Like some people can't. Like when I'm out in the sun for too long, I can't. Instead of the sun giving me energy, it kind of sucks the life out of me. You know what I'm saying? So in some sense, I almost feel like I'm a moon child because the moon, it gives me more energy when I'm out and the moon's out. I feel real energetic, real vibrant, and I love the sun too. I like to enjoy the sun, but as far as staying out in the sun to leave energy, that doesn't happen for me. It's not. The opposite. I can't. It doesn't do that for me. The sun makes me actually tired and very drained. I will literally come inside and take a nap after I've taken a tan. I'm seeing the number 2211 there, but I was working with the guys about this. I'm like, yo, if I could just come up with something where literally like, yeah, you could do cinnamon, ginger, honey, all this I know there's a bunch of stuff you can do to lessen the bloating, but I'm talking about if I could create something that when you drink it, literally the water in your body settles and you there's not absolutely no bloating. I am one person who experiences, now it's getting a lot better, and that's also because I'm not like I don't eat out no more at all, so like that has a lot to do with it. And I lessen, like I don't consume much dairy products. The only thing I eat is like goat cheese or like cheddar cheese or aged cheeses, which are good for you, right? It's supposed to be healthy for your gut bacteria. But
I've noticed, like, even though I'm not exercising, and I walk sometimes, but I haven't been gaining weight, which is great. I'm losing weight, and it's at a good pace. Like, I could see it because I could see it here. Because like 3 months ago, my double chin was like, but no, I could see it. I always look at my double chin, and I look at the fat on my back here. Honestly, I don't mean to be weird, but this is where I know if I lost weight or not. Like right back here, if that's going down, then I know I'm losing weight, and that's going down a lot. And I'm like, okay. And this is another way. If I could fold my legs like this, without having a problem, then we're good. And now, with the stomach area, and I noticed that the women in my family and my mom's side and my dad's side, a lot of them deal with the bloating issues. So I'm trying to come up with a way where that could stop. Yeah. So like I was saying, like you see, first thought, Virgo rules the gut. I have an autoimmune disorder also. And let me tell you, so my whole life I remember being a kid and young and always being like, my stomach, my stomach, my stomach, and I never knew. Now I know, like, if I'm going somewhere doing something and my stomach starts like really hurting, I'm like, oh, okay. And my daughter's a Virgo rising, right? She's a Cancer. First of all, she's sensitive to food. She cannot, if she smells something funny on the foods. Virgos are like that too. Okay, get off me. Virgos are like that too. We smell our food. Um, it's just something I do. I smell ice. Like if I'm ever at someone's house and they give me a cup with ice in it, I'm not trying to sniff your stuff, but I could smell things from a mile away, especially if it's like food related. I'm like, oh no, I'm not thirsty. You have a bottle of water? I don't like ice and cups. I'm just like a bottle person, you know what I mean? And I try to do it like politely, but that's how my daughter is, and I noticed that. And we really, as Virgos, are very intuitive with that. Actually, it's good to go out to eat with a Virgo because if a Virgo's like, I'm not eating here, this shit is dirty, then you know that you should probably not eat there. Because Virgos, we notice everything. We'll look at the forks, we'll look at the way the server is handling the food. It's just something about us when it comes to, like, because we rule the digestive system, so we are very intuitive when it comes to what we consume as well. Also, if something's bothering a Virgo stomach, then you know that food, there's something in it that's not good for your stomach, because Virgos are very sensitive to that, to the food that goes into their bodies. Yeah, Pisces too. Pisces, same thing. My mom's a Pisces too. I noticed something. Pisces, Cancers, Virgos, and um, I would say Aries a little bit too. They're kind of picky about what they eat. But those signs I've noticed when it comes to food, they're very picky and very like, I'm not touching that. You know what I mean? You know, they're very picky. I'll tell you one of the things when I was not eating meat, I was always tired, right? Always, always. Then I started eating meat and I just feel like, I don't know, started losing weight. I feel normal again. Like, I don't feel tired. My brain's not foggy. It's weird. Like, and I'm not saying like you should eat meat. But as a person who tried to be vegetarian and then I tried to be vegan and then vegetarian again, it just wasn't working for me, honestly. I don't consume meat every single day at all because I'm not like, first of all, that's excessive to me, period. But I noticed, like, when I started eating meat again, my brain got better. Like, I don't know how to explain to you. Like, I was supplementing the lacking of iron and nutrition in vitamins and all these like superfoods, but I was always bloated and tired and gassy and shit, fucking farting of medical farts and shit. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, when you got your period, it's like fucking, fucking birth giving pain, fucking medical farts, and you're just like, the fuck, like, damn. You know what I mean? I don't care what any girl says. If you get your period, you got medical farts. And when I say medical farts, I mean that's like that shit where you're like, oh, brrr, oh my god, what the fuck? It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I like being single. I don't need nobody next to me all day judging me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got my period, I want my space. Like, get the fuck out. I'm bleeding. I feel disgusting. Don't touch me. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. I was never one of those girls like, at the end of my period I can have sex. Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking touch me. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were low on iron. Probably Lighthouse. And I tried to take iron pills. That shit is not. Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah. But I noticed if I do eat meat though, it's like big mood. Oh my god, for real. If I do eat meat though, I try to keep it like actually fattier meats are better for you. So like if I eat steak, I make sure it has a lot of fat in it. It's really good for you. And chicken, I'm not really like the biggest chicken fan in the world. I just feel like it's a dumb bird and you are what you eat, right? Cows seem to me to be like very regal and patient and very like stable and sturdy, and they're just like cool with everything. They're mad chill. Like they know they might be eating one day. They're like, fuck it, bro. That's I came here to eat some grass, chill out, and I might be killed one day, and I don't even care. That's how I look at cows. Like they already know what they're doing here. They literally came as sacrifices to humanity. I know that for a fact because I just feel it. Like I could feel it. Like they knew they were coming here on this earth to be sacrificed, to sacrifice themselves. It's almost like a soul reincarnating, saying, "Hey, I'll go sacrifice myself as human meat because maybe they ate a lot of meat in the past. I don't know. I've probably been a cow that people ate once too. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, I'm starting to see things differently now. Like instead of being like, oh my God, I'm eating that poor cow, it's more like, yo, that cow is a part of me. I'm a part of that cow and I'm grateful for that cow. Like I said,
The type of things that I don't not really big on shrimp. I love salmon, like fish. I love fish. I think they're very smart, very intelligent creatures. So when people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're consuming dead flesh, and I'm like, well, it was already killed, right? The animal was already killed. It's in the store. It's sitting there and you're not eating it. So basically, if nobody eats it because they feel bad, in a sense, you're kind of doing an injustice to the animal because it was already murdered, right? And I know that makes no sense to some people, but that's how I see it. Like it was already murdered. Like that cow was murdered. So you're kind of doing it an injustice by not eating it because you're telling the cow you're not worthy. I'm not picking you up from that shelf. I do try to buy meats that are grass fed and killed humanely. I know that sounds weird, but again, I just learned that Lois and Clark are approximately 9 pounds of meat eat wait are approximately 9 pounds of meat per day on their trek across the U.S. I was like, oof, I get that. Plants are alive when you eat it fresh. Chrissy, thank you for saying that because I was thinking about it. I was like, if everything is alive on this earth, everything, including plants, right? Plants communicate with each other, right? They have organisms, right? They basically have veins, right? Look at roses and flowers. They have veins in them, like their life. In a sense, we're kind of everything's alive. So there's no difference between a vegan eating plants all day because if you think about it, plants are necessary for oxygen and for humans to get like the necessary uh like detoxifiers on earth. That's a natural detoxifier. So if everybody was vegan, all the plants would be gone and then we'd be fucked, right? And then there would be too many animals. So in a sense, everything balances each other out. That's where I learned this concept. You can't look at somebody who's non-vegan and somebody who's vegan and be like they're doing the right thing and that person's doing the wrong thing. There is no such thing because it's a balance, right? um Obviously when people overconsume and they're like, it's a different story, but for those of us who do things with love in our hearts and we're not like overly consuming things, we're not fucking all crazy about like fuck animals. I go out and I hunt them and I eat them. That's not where we're at. So like there's no right and wrong because it's a balance. The earth is balanced exactly the way it is, and like I feel like in Taoism, right? Attitude of gratitude for any and all intake all day long. Exactly. That's beautiful the way you said that. In Taoism, so Tao, Taoism and Samadhi, um, they believe that like humans, we constantly wanting to fix the earth, right? We want to fix everything. That's what us light workers do. We're always trying to fix things, trying to make things better, but like things are exactly the way they should be. Is that another complete motherfucker? Things are exactly. See, I'm trying to get my face very clear, so if you see I'm looking at things, like for some reason I know because the hormones when you're getting a period, I tend to break out. Like I do not tend to break out like that. I'm noticing that it's getting a lot better. I'm healing the but for some reason in these areas like right here and in this area it was coming. So now I'm trying to like really balance my face. Like also I notice when I use unnatural products, my face doesn't do too well with them. I can't use them every day. So I've been trying not to do that. Also, I noticed that like the more unnatural products I try to use to clear my face up, the worse it is. So I'm just sticking to natural products, washing my face with regular soap, and then doing a little tea tree oil, witch hazel, and then I've been trying to use this natural brightening toner and this dark spot remover because I'm the type of person as a Virgo when I go out into the sun and I look in the mirror in the car and I notice like here it's evening out, the skin tone's evening out, it's starting to get even here, but I always notice like right here on this side when I get in the car I always notice like patchy skin, so it's like white dark, and I want to get everything smoothed out so that I don't have to ever wear a stitch of makeup, right? So because I don't like makeup, I hate it, I hate the way it looks on people. I think they look like clowns on the circus. Like, no offense, like it looks beautiful for a second, but like everybody knows you wear makeup and you go out, like you feel good the first like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. After that, I just feel like a whole bunch of cake is on my face and I just want to wipe. Like it's like that stuff I'm seeing, that stuff you put on the walls and it's like this um that cakey stuff. Like that's how I feel when I wear makeup. I always feel like like a dead body and shit, like ready for the morgue. It's creepy to say it, but that's how it feels. And I don't really like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I've never been a big fan of makeup. I just never have. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I never liked makeup. I don't understand how women could be walking around all day with all this makeup. I don't get it, but everybody, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. Like I said, it's nice to put on a cup. I just like natural makeup, like maybe a light bronzer or like a light face moisturizing tinting moisturizer that like it's a light coverage with some bronzer, like very glowy, dewy skin with eyelashes and some lip gloss and some and your brows. That's why I got my eyebrows microbladed because I just want to be like regular microbladed. Anyway, guys, just a lot taking place here. It's so weird. Oh, my crown chakra. It's so weird because there's a lot of I just feel it. Like my body right now is just telling me to just rest, just rest and make rest agains, rest and make rest agains. But I am feeling good though. Like as far as I just want to show you my stomach. You see that? You see my stomach? Now I know that looks big to you, right? That looks really big to you. That looks real big to you, but my stomach was like huge before and it's starting to go down. You see that? It's just got a little bit more. My stomach felt huge, but like 3 months ago, and it's starting to go down a lot. Like the fat is melting, so I'm so happy. Yeah, it does. It looks beautiful. I like here at night because you can see all the UFOs up there. It's pretty. It's very relaxing. So I would have like a little for my birthday. I was thinking about doing like a little fireplace there, sitting down, and everybody like hanging out by the pool, telling stories. Like something like this. We'll see. Or I might rent the Airbnb. I'm not sure yet, but either way, I kind of wanted to rent the Airbnb because I might get a little twisted this year. I'm not gonna hold you. I might get a little wee, have a little fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Um, you know, love and light to you guys. I know you don't see me doing tarot card readings no more and all that stuff, but I think channeling is so much more beneficial because with tarot cards, I'll do like every sign. Good. With tarot cards, I'll do like every sign, and it's just some people will not be a Virgo and they'll miss the messages of Taurus. So it's like the guys are like, yo, just do collective stuff because people are missing messages because they're focusing on signs. We have to get people out of this once again the separation categories, right? So when you see me come on do a collective, jump on because your guides are going to give you the messages you want, right? Because when we're doing the individuals, like I said, the guides are like, man, a lot of people are missing. That's again the separation, right? So I'm a Taurus, I'm a Virgo. We're all one, right? So we all have every sign in our chart. So from here on out, if I do readings, it's going to be collectives only, collective, because who knows who's missing a message because they're waiting to hear what Virgo. Let me tell you something. You might not be experiencing what every Virgo in the world is experiencing. You might be in your Scorpio energy and in your Jupiter and Scorpio energy where it's about career and finances. You know what I'm saying? But you're watching a Virgo reading because you're a Virgo. You know what I mean to you? You know what I mean to you? You know what I mean to you? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just said from now on, if I do readings, I'm going to do collective because collective channeling, collective reading. Does your cough have to be in every background of my videos? God damn, every video. I always listen back. I always hear a cough. What? What do you want? I can hear a cough from downstairs. Don't worry. I never thought about it like that. That's so smart. Because it's true. Because a lot of us have, hey, Trey, Sarah. Because listen, here's the thing. This is what the guides, when we're ascending and I'm listening to the intuitive nudges from guides, they keep telling me, Flo, I know you want to you want to gain attention from people because you feel like it'll get more messages out, but I'm learning something about the energy that I pick up. It collective readings are so much more enlightening. If you've ever watched collective readings on a person's channel based on their signs readings, it's so much more enlightening because it focuses on the collective as a whole, right? And that means that if you're working on yourself, you're ascending, you're working on your higher self type shit, right? The collective readings give you those messages for the collective, which means like where's humanity going as a whole? But people's egos want them to watch their own sign and are busy watching their own sign. If I follow a reader, I never watch just my sign. I watch my sun, my moon, my rising, my fifth house. Like, you don't understand. We have every sign in our chart. So every message is detailed to a specific part of what's going on in your life, right? Because if the houses represent different things, right? And your sun is your ego, your rising is how people view you, your moon is how you feel, your Venus is about love, your Scorpio and Jupiter is about career and finance and your abundance and karmic returns. You have to understand, yeah, that you're all of these signs. So from here on out, if you're going to be watching my channel and you're going to be, and I do a collective reading, just because it says collective, don't mean, oh, this ain't my sign. It's not going to resonate. If you're, listen, you guys know what time it is. We done been through this together. We already went through the little kid shit. We're done with that. Now it's time to grow up. Okay, we got to start growing up and accepting the fact that we are part of a collective and not to separate ourselves. So from here on out, when you're dealing with Flo's channel, just understand when we watch stuff together, when I'm doing the readings and all that, I promise you, your guides will give you messages that you need in that collective reading. I promise you. I watch it all because I love all the little stories and stuff in between the readings that you don't catch if you just watch for your sign. Yeah, David, that's also great. I do love that too. Sometimes I love when readers tell their own stories and they're like, I experienced this. I like it too. But I haven't been watching tarot at all. Like I'll watch a couple of things and if it's like not making sense, I just let it go. When you're going to step into that level of ascension, I watch collective readings, some of them. There's one I watch, her name is San, S-A-N Tarot. Her readings, no matter what sign it is, I keep writing under her comments. Just do collective readings because every reading that you do has everything to do with. Just do one big collective reading every week or two. But here's the thing. Isn't it sad that many readers feel like they have to keep posting in order to keep having followers? Look, man, fuck the followers. I'm done caring about who's following me, who's not. I don't care how many views I got no more. I don't care about who's following me no more. It's about the message. And like whoever's supposed to receive the message is going to receive it. And if not, they're not. But these people keep posting bullshit, phony ass readings. Let's just keep it a buck, right? All right, let's keep it a buck. 90% of those, 80% of those readings, they might be about 20% of real legitimate readings. How many times a week you're going to post an opportunity's coming, an opportunity's coming? Bitch, every 3 days you keep posting an opportunity's coming. Why don't you just post it every 2 weeks and say, I see something coming within a month? Because, bitch, I've been watching your readings every day and that opportunity, I don't see that shit nowhere. And you've been saying that shit for 4 months every week. How fucking stupid are people? Like, honestly, like, that's, you know what? That's why I stopped doing tarot. I'm like, nah, no. Oh, these little fire ants. Ow! Fucker. I didn't know fire ants bit that hard. God damn. Look, the truth. That's the truth. It's like they're just biting you. Like it's biting you. It's like, okay, guys. All right, how many times you gonna listen to this bitch tell you the same goddamn thing? You know? Like, these motherfuckers be really watching readers for a whole year talking about he's gonna call you back. He's gonna call you back. This bitch been telling you for a year and a half, bitch, that he's gonna call you back. You haven't even received a fucking telegram, bro. Like, nothing. Stop. These tarot readers gotta stop.
One of the things, my guides, I struggle with them is because it's almost like a whistleblower in the spiritual community. That's how I feel like I almost am. Because I just want to like air these bitches out, all of them. No offense, but I want to be like, all right, so this, and it's a video that I want everyone to watch because it's gonna be like, this is not personal towards any other readers, none of that. I'm not a personal attack on any other readers. A lot of the people that have ascended, you will see they stop doing readings often. You'll see it. Just watch out. Just look, pay attention. Pay close attention. Those people that were constantly posting are stopping now because their intuition is telling them, all right, enough of this bullshit already. They're watching their own readings like, damn, I don't even believe the things I'm saying. Now that's when you know shit is fucked up. When you're watching your own goddamn readings and you don't believe half the shit that you see is coming there. Now, if people want that toxicity in their life and they want to keep hanging on by a thread to every word, that's on them. But from here on out, I'm doing collective readings. And people, I'll do like one important collective reading every like week or so, right? Or every 2 weeks, right? A big collective reading, a long one. And I'm gonna be like, these are the messages for the next 2 weeks to 3 weeks to a month. I'm not gonna keep feeding you bullshit. I'm gonna wait until I get the biggest messages possible, and I'm gonna drop that fucking gem, and you're gonna have that message to look back on for the whole month. Now, if you want to keep going to watch 100 different readers say 100 different things and confuse your energy, then you go ahead. And nothing, all the messages that I'm gonna give, unless I'm guided to do so, are gonna have to do with like boyfriends. And no, I'm gonna talk about your ascension because that's where I'm at. We're here to ascend. We're not here to keep lagging and going behind on things. Come on now. This is the point of ascension, is to go to ascend, not to stay stagnant and keep listening. Man, let's just really grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time to let go, guys. It's time to let go. And if you're here, your guides are telling. That's why your guides are saying it. I watch some of these readers and I'm just like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like stabbing, someone's getting stabbed, and damn, I didn't know people needed a reading to hear about people getting stabbed and stuff. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? What? If all the fucking spiritual community would actually stop fucking around and stop listening to all these hundreds of thousands of random ass fucking negative ass spirits giving negative ass messages, we could actually guide each other in the correct way. But everybody's too busy trying to gain followers that they're forgetting that those followers are not as important as the truth. Like, I don't care. Tell me something to help me Chrissy and a lot of someone else. I don't care. Tell me something to help me progress, and someone, not someone I know that likes me or stalking me. Good for them. I don't care. You are speaking. It's funny because how true it is. And Trace Tarot, watch. You're gonna see, because I'll be watching you too, and I'll be like, okay, his followers are still not getting it because they still want you to like stay in that little kid mentality, like. They want you to do that, but you're starting to ascend. And let me tell you, when it first happens, a lot of people are not going to follow. They're not going to listen. That's okay. Keep doing what you're doing. The ascension that you're feeling, just keep going, because I'll tell you right now, slowly but surely, those toxic people drop out of your channels. They stop following you. They just stop, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, you start to attract these enlightened people who are like I can tell you on my Instagram, like. The past 3 weeks, I was getting like messages from people that have like a lot of followers and DMing me like, yo, I just want to say I watched your video, it was so enlightening, you're amazing. And I was just like, oh shit, and then my views, if you go on Instagram, go back 2 months, I had like 200 views on a video. Now it's like 1,800 on a view. And it's not about the views, but it's the point is like, oh shit, people are really like, they really do like hearing the ascension messages. Okay, cool, that's awesome. And I never look for the views. I look for the outcome, like of like, is everybody getting the message? Is this what people are resonating with? And no matter what, not what people, because remember, everybody's not on the level you're at. But Chrissy said, and then they talk about someone else and what they're doing. And for me, if I watch a reader and they start talking about this person, that person, I immediately tune out. Immediately. This person, that person, what? I didn't come to watch a tarot reading to hear about this person, that's how they're feeling. This person feels bad for what they did. They're going to come back and there's an apology. I don't care about that. Tell me, is there anything that my guides are giving to you that is useful information to help me get to the next step of whatever it is that I'm doing here on this earth to progress my soul? And if not, Get the fuck off my fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gotta be like that. Love and light, you know, to each his own. Everybody's on their own journey. But for me, if you're not telling me something, exactly, Mag, if you're not telling me something that can help me progress my soul, tarot is not supposed to be about Johnny and Jessica not texting you back. Tarot is a tool for enlightenment. It's a tool for ascension, as is astrology. It was used in a sacred manner to guide people in their soul's journey, and today it's being used as a motherfucking entertainment purposes only shit. Think about it. That's why I don't fuck with it no more. This is a sacred practice that people turned into a circus. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. And I'm honestly, I'm tired of seeing it. That's why I threw out my Rider Waite. I threw out my Rider Waite. That shit was like a $50 deck, the Golden Black Tarot, the Rider Waite. I threw it out. You know why? Because it's a deck for ascension, but people are using it for like they totally mean something else. The tarot is supposed to represent the 78 tarot deck, the 22 minor and major arcana, and in between the major and minor arcana are all the other cards, and all those other cards are your lower soul, right? Your lower soul, and the major arcana are your oversoul, and your minor arcana are in between. It's like the in between of every, like the middle. It's like stages, right? So when you get those decks like the wands, the swords, and all that, that represents the lower part of you, the problems you have, the issues you have. The minor arcana represents where you're getting the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. The major arcana, when you start seeing those cards, that means your soul's in the higher vibrational. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah, I don't blame you, Trace. And I would say, Trace, do more channeling. I'm telling you right now, your guides are telling me to tell you, tell him to channel more. He's very good at channeling. You have a very powerful ability to channel, and I'm hearing sit down and do a video where you just say, hey guys, something different. I'm going to channel right now. I'm just going to draw and channel. And just channel from the light only, light and love only, which I know you are. I know you are. But I'm just telling you, make that very clear that you will not accept messages unless they're for the highest good of yourself and the collective. And so you sit down and you start to draw on something. What I do is I'll like write up, if you feel like you're a channeler, one of the greatest tools, you ever been on the phone with someone and you're just writing your name over and over again, and you just notice yourself talking and writing your name and things are just flowing through you to the point where you don't even remember what you just said. That's what channeling is. Like, you have to get your brain out of the focus here and focus on something that, you know, you see mediums do it. They draw and stuff because it takes their mind off the thought and they just let it flow. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying too? You know, and then it comes to a point where you don't need the pen and the paper anymore, and you could just start talking, and whatever's coming out, just let it come out. Because that's the thing about channeling. That's the thing about picking up spirit. You can't question what you're hearing, because the spirit world is a crazy world, and I don't mean that in a bad way. You can't question the messages you're getting. You just have to let it flow through you. You see what I'm saying to you? I had to apologize for posting collective messages, but no more. People just seem to want to know about their ex. Trace, I'm telling you right now. Trust me when I tell you. Your guides are telling you this, and I'm telling you. You know, we pick up energy easily. I've been watching your stuff, and immediately I was hearing, tell him it's okay. He can step up to this next level. Fuck the followers and the views, because guess what? Eventually, it doesn't matter. We're all doing a small part here on Earth. When we get out of the mentality of, oh yeah, but this is not attracting viewers, when we get out of that mentality, now we're natural and it's raw, right? I'm just seeing like a raw vegetable and you just like eat it without even cooking it a little bit. It's natural and it's just coming from a natural place. And now we're talking about like a whole nother level of what type of energies you'll attract. You are what you attract, and you attract what you are. So don't worry about nothing. And I know it's hard at first because, you know, even me too. I was like, I need to do videos where I'm attracting more people. Then I just said, I'm going to stay my raw organic, and I mean real organic, not this store-bought organic that they still spray with pesticides and call it organic, right? I'm talking about raw organic me. Like, and if people don't like that, if they're not listening to the message and they're watching the messenger, these people are still in the ego state, because if they're looking at the messenger going, ooh, look at her, she looks crazy, or he look at, what's he talking about? These people are low vibrational, and they still need to ascend. And you're not here to fill the egos, like, you know, because that's what we were doing before, fulfilling people's egos. Oh yeah, I see someone calling someone back. That's filling someone's ego. When we drop all of that and we step into the supporting their ascension, now we're like on a whole nother level of work, you know. Step into it, Trace. everybody in here, step into your power. Step into it. Don't be afraid of it. Think more. I'm hearing this. Think more along the lines of like, what's natural to me? What feels organic to me? Like what feels raw, natural, and organic to me? Whatever that is, do it. Do it. And if people are to love it, fine. If they don't, that's fine too. It's all in the, it's not a numbers game and it's not a reaching a destinations game. It's what we feel in our vibration. What do we feel in our hearts? Look at me, guys. Come on, like flow from bad to alcohol, right? You think about it. Think about it for a second. Other people are like, oh, shit, if I was her, I wouldn't be getting on live with my hair looking like that, my skin looking like that. Look at this bitch's nails. Baby, I'm at home. Ain't nobody like. What do you do? What kind of life do you think I am? You think I live the life of a party animal? I'm like, if I was doing that, I wouldn't be doing the work I'm doing today. And yeah, my face looks like this because bitch, I talk to spirit. It's stressful sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand that, then you could just move on with your life. Listen, nobody has to fill my ego anymore. I love how I am. I love how I look. And when I need to go somewhere and I'm going out in public, I look nice. I'm not sitting there like going out like, hi, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dress up. I get my nails done. When I have to go somewhere, why am I going to keep spending money on my nails being done when I literally don't go anywhere? That makes absolutely no sense in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not. Don't try to impress anybody. I'm just hearing that very strongly for all of you. Finally, we needed some rain, but look how dry the grass has been. You see all that white patchy part? That's like dry grass. Oh, that's why it's good that I was out here. All of her stuff is here. All right, guys, living light to you. It's about to start raining. I'm going to go inside. I love you all, and I'll see you maybe later on tonight. I'll jump on again. We'll see how the energy flows. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, guys. I love you. I'll see you later. Ooh, crown chakra activation. Yes, baby. Huh? It's raining.
My cigarette, did you bring that?
No.